Oi the mates, it's Rotrice again. Today I'll be beating the Last Judge with the amount of skill I have, so none. Look at my build. There are very useful things here. Definitely the belt that helps you with the fire attacks. And the dice that you win after winning several times with the pilgrim to the left of the bench I am sitting at. Anyway, the run back is tough. I've been doing it for I think 20 times already. I told you I have no skill. Well, after, watching the boss fight closely, you can tell that its patterns are doable. When I first heard that I was only in the Act 1 of the game, I got kind of disappointed because I thought that my skills will not let me to even get into the Act 2. Turns out, after you get used to the terrible run back and to the boss patterns, it really is doable. How? I'll show you how. So I'll assume that you've just lost another fight with the Last Judge and you are going back through the long run back to the boss to gather your silk cocoon. Thing is, you probably will get some 1 mask damage during the trip because it's quite tricky, so it's very useful to gather some soul before you enter the boss arena. You will have time to get your silk cocoon and heal yourself, but if you do that before, and that silk will be, additional on your full health, it will be immensely helpful. If by any chance you didn't manage to arrive at full health, just use the cocoon to heal yourself completely. Why? Because you are going to put on a brave face and have a very aggressive strategy. You want to see the second phase fast before you get exhausted fighting the boss. So get as many hits when she's not attacking you as absolutely possible. And I mean it. Look at me here. And now she is in the second boss phase. And that's what the magma bell is for. We will get 1 point of damage instead of 2. And it's very important you have that bell. It makes the fight doable. Now, the aggressive strategy that works for the first phase is more risky in the second. I show a couple of tips. When the flames that she summons are not moving, neither should you. Because too much jumping might drive you into flame. If the flames move, you should move with them. Oh, and I should have mentioned that much earlier. Healing. You need to heal a lot, but make sure that you use the free healing ability to its fullest. So, if you have 1 mask damage, don't heal yourself, because it will just use all the soul you could use for attacking. And now watch carefully, we are in the third phase, and for the first 3 or 4 seconds, just make sure to avoid everything going your way. After that, go to the strategy you've used in the phase 1, extreme aggression. You have to defeat her for good. At this point you'll probably be unable to use attacks with soul because you'll be too focused on healing. So if you have any projectiles, please do use them. Any potion that gives you additional health or makes your attack faster is also advisable. Just throw everything you have at her, because you are nearing the very end of the fight and you got this. And after she's down, make sure to run away from her as far as you can, because she's going to explode. Yeah, getting caught up in this explosion basically means the end for you. And now, congratulations, you have successfully beaten the boss and you have now entered into the Act 2 of the game. For those of you that have given up and don't plan on beating the boss, which I understand, I'll show you the beautiful cutscene that awaits after the boss fight. As usual, the visuals are breathtaking. The entire structure reminds me of the Pantheon in Hollow Knight. And with that, basically, the short guide to defeating the final boss of Act 1 is finished, and thank you so much for watching. Cheers, Rat Frights.